How do you activate a Python virtual environment? Imagine you're working on a project that needs specific versions of libraries and tools. You want to keep everything organized and separate from other projects. That's where Python virtual environments come in. They let you create isolated spaces for your Python projects. Now, activating one is a simple step, but it's super important to get right. First, you need to find where your virtual environment is stored. When you create it using the command Python, then followed by your environment name, it makes a folder. Inside that folder are all the files needed for your isolated setup. For example, if you named it myenv, you'll see a folder called myenv. On Linux or macOS, you activate the virtual environment through the terminal. You type source followed by the path to the activate script. If your environment is named myenv, you run source myenv/bin/activate. This command tells your shell to load the environment settings, so when you run Python or pip, it uses the environment's versions instead of the system-wide ones. On Windows, the process is a little different. If you're using command prompt, you type the path to the activate batch file. For a virtual environment named myenv, you run myenv plus scripts plus activate bat. If you're using PowerShell, the command is myenv plus scripts plus activate, ps1. These commands do the same thing but are tailored for different Windows shells. Once activated, your command prompt will change to show the environment name in parentheses, like myenv. This is your signal that you are now working inside that virtual environment. You can check by typing which Python on Linux or macOS, or where Python on Windows, to see the path points to your environment. When you're done working, you can deactivate the virtual environment by simply typing deactivate. This command resets your shell to the default Python setup on your system. Using virtual environments is especially helpful when working with backend frameworks like Django or Flask. They often requiring specific library versions, and virtual environments keep those dependencies separate. You can activate your environment from any directory by providing the full path to the activate script, which makes managing multiple projects easier. So, in short, creating and activating a Python virtual environment is straightforward. Just locate your environment folder, run the correct activation command for your operating system, and you're ready to develop in a clean, isolated space. This step keeps your project dependencies tidy and your development process smooth.